Final alignment of planetary ascension. August 27, 2014. Beloved ones, I am Sananda. I am omnipresent in this world. Nothing escapes my eye, nothing can withdraw from my attention, and my love is the birthright of every human being. Hopeless humanity loses itself in one of the most wonderful places in creation, and it is me who delivers hope, brings light and gives love. Everywhere, where hope, light and love may be accepted, everywhere, where the desire for it cries to heaven. The last days of humanity happen very quickly. The world changes. The day, when the world changes its countenance from the bottom up, is only an instance away in time. Many ways, also detours, many ascension scenarios, also displacements, and many unforeseen events, also unpleasant ones, border God's pathways in this world. Years passed, and humanity received all instruments for the ascension. And those years are now gone. The time of an encompassing and extensive preparation of mankind for ascension is over. Vibration measurement before ascension. In these significant days of mankind, the vibration measurement of the planet and of human beings take place. Because the renewed determination of the human and planetary vibration is the yardstick wherefrom the further ascension process fulfills itself, until it is finally finished. Today, as an infinite swarm of light warriors fell for darkness, and today, because these human beings turn away from the light, today a few single light warriors rise up, and their light reaches into heaven, in order to give blessings to this world, until all upheavals are ended with a single surprise action from God. The Universal Council of Light had to consider many scenarios for this ascension, and all these scenarios were looked at, evaluated and examined on a cosmic screen. This means that the heavenly light forces are and were principally adjusted to every ascension scenario. Yet what happened was, what is the least expected result, namely, that so many human beings in view of the nearing farewell from this world decided otherwise. And those few, the ascending ones, are of such a quality, which surpasses everything and all. Never before were so many enlightened ones on this planet. The renewed vibration measurement of this world is required, because the final determination and the final adjustment of the planetary ascension take place. Based on these measurements, the final docking station far from space-time is determined for this planet. This is the point where this world holistically is on a higher vibration level, in a new galaxy and in a new universe. This moment is connected with the total separation of this world from the sluggishly vibrating Earth holograms. And thereby the level of space-time will be broken through and stripped off. What does this mean for the remaining time? The matrix has been left. To overcome the concept of impermanence, understand that you have left this matrix mentally and emotionally, and not that you will still leave it. It is valid to accept further upheavals until day X with serenity and in the certainty of a Creator God. The ascension remains until at last a dynamic and extremely stretchable process that releases new potentials over and over again, and brings them into reality, even those, which were predicted, but were not necessarily counted on. In the course of the creation of the Super 3D planet, whereupon all inconvincible and unwavering Dark Ones will find themselves, a new awareness manifests for the ascending ones on this level. A lighter, more peaceful and joyful perception of this end time gains the upper hand. The heaviness recedes gradually from your reality, while darkness seems to continue to get stuck on the ground. The ascending ones truly operate in a tension field, between a lighter and easier awareness of the divine vibration and the dark and sluggish base vibration, which emanates from many human beings and from the discharges of time. Simultaneously the Dark Ones shift their reality to the newly created planet. Nobody can oppose this mandate from God. Resistance is pointless describes this quite well. The dark plan fails. This also means that the dark forces now put their card on the burnt earth, because they want to let this earth ignite into a firestorm or let it suffocate in the morass of their own creations, before they leave it. And I say to you, this fails, as everything fails, what has been figured out by the lightless beings for this world. Yet it seems that success is certain for the Dark Ones. Many may object. I say to you, this false assumption is based on the fact that the game of the Dark Ones has functioned nearly trouble-free for thousands of years. Thereby for you the impression has been created that you may never be able to escape this one. And this impression has also been consolidated in the Dark Ones, so that they cannot become aware of their own downfall. Their misjudgment regarding the actual situation on Earth, their false assumption regarding the power of the awakening of human beings, is the springboard for their descent. Because somebody who was able to play a program without competition for thousands of years, can neither interpret nor recognize the moment when the curtain falls. These thinking patterns of superiority were passed on from generation to generation, and thereby it is impossible for the actually ruling dark elites to see how God's sword and the sword of the light warriors do their job, whereby all life cords of the Dark Ones are cut off. They exist, the great wars, the great upheavals exist. Yet before the world sinks in the blood frenzy, which the Dark Ones have visualized, the Dark Ones will A. fall themselves victim to this. B. will find themselves in another world. C. will be removed from this world. Yet you are uplifted and enter into the light. Godlessness no longer reaches you, because heaven has spread out its power and God has spread out his hand in protection of mankind. Real-time karma redemption. The believers, the knowers, the lovers, the peacemakers, the truth seekers, the light-filled, all those are turned over into God's care. Whoever throws a rock unto these beings, will go down in a rock slide, because any energy that is directed toward a light warrior will immediately come back to the sender. Today the law of cause and effect begins to rule in almost real time, and the energetic balance occurs instantly in a case of attack of an ascending one. Therefore each Dark One, who gets involved with an ascending one, wants to do damage to him, immediately receives the payoff and will himself be confronted with his action. The game is truly over. Those who have decided to step out of this illusion, will remain untouched by the principle of karma, because he no longer creates karma and has redeemed everything himself that has accumulated over time. On the day of truth, many will call on God and God knows all of them by name. And God will call up his missed sons and daughters and will ask, "Where were you, my child? Where do you go, my child? Who are you, my child?" In the answer to this lies the happiness of human beings. Because those who love God will see him, from countenance to countenance, in eternity. Sananda. Channeled by Jan J. Kozel. Translated by Franz. www.lichtweltverlag.blogspot.com